A few months ago, a guy named Adam reached out to me asking if I would like to be on his podcast, CrippleCast. I said I would. We were going to do it earlier than this, but some things came up. I'm gonna do it today, and so that's what I'm on my way to his house to actually record it. And he has basically the same level of injury as me, C5, C6, quadriplegic. This should be pretty fun. And surprisingly, he doesn't live too far away from me, so it's pretty cool. Stay tuned. Whenever Adam reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to be on his podcast, CrippleCast, I definitely said I'd be interested in that, especially since he lived within driving distance of me, not too far away. And I've watched part of an episode, but other than that, I don't know much about the podcast. We should be talking about living with a spinal cord injury and stuff, since we both have the same level of injury, so that should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to meeting somebody new that's in a wheelchair like me with the same level of injury, and it's kind of exciting that, you know, he lives so close to me, because I don't know anybody else with my level of injury around here. I asked him for his address and he gave it to me, and I looked it up on Google Maps to see where it was, and I went to the street view where you can actually see it, you know, from the street, to see what his house looked like, so that way I would know what to look for. He actually lives in a pole barn style house, which is what I want to have built here in a year or two. So this should be pretty cool. I want to do more vlogs like this. This is my first one. I will keep you guys updated and take you along with me. Well, I made it, and here it is. It's pretty awesome.
This is a bamboo lab. This one here is about 1,600 for the big one. For this one is 1,000. So without the 4-color AMS system, it's only 600. So and they make a cheaper one without an enclosure that's 500 right now. Only problem is they're Chinese, but there's no comparable American company. And these things are so good, so fast, so cheap. They're fantastic, dude. Like,
yeah,
I can build anything I want with this.
That's awesome.
And
man.
so I just got my laptop. Everything I have is touchscreen. So I got an iPad that I use for the podcast stuff. I got my Surface Pro 9, and that I use for this.
Oh wow,
Craft.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I got CrippleCast, and then I CrippleCraft, which I build. You see my carriage I built for my daughter. To the left is a carriage that I built.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So that's a horse and a carriage I built. I had a CNC router and stuff out there at the tech center. And so I cut it all out and I put my daughter in that for Halloween.
It's known as the Band-Aid shop. And this guy I used to work with, he's actually quadriplegic with our level of injury. I told him that they took me to Greene County General Hospital, and he said they should have just taken you to stop by Jenkins, which is a funeral home as well.
Well, that was really awesome. Adam was a good guy, and me and him have a lot in common. We have the same wheelchair, same level of injury, same vehicle. He has a pole barn style house, which I want to do soon. Adam has a lot of really good plans and ideas that he told me about, and I told him about my plans and ideas for what I'm doing with living able-bodied. This was the first time we ever met each other. I don't think it's going to be our last time. He had a 3D printer, which I was interested in because I want to do that myself. He gave me the information on that, and I asked him some questions. He gave me a couple of stickers and a couple of things that he 3D printed. The one on the left, right there, is like an ornament with his logo on it. And this here is a coon tail. And he actually had a tail on the back of his wheelchair. I asked him what it was for, or what it represented. And he said that the coon tail was originally just a joke, but it was a big hit, so he kept it and became part of his brand. and he said that it let people know that he doesn't take things too serious. I put the coon tail on my backpack zipper. Hopefully I'll be getting a 3D printer here soon, and I'll be making products to help people live life just like they would have able-bodied. We were definitely on the same page on a lot of stuff, which was really interesting, and we have the same aspirations and plans, wanting to help people and stuff like that. I think this was a good match, and I can't wait to see what happens from here. So be sure to check out the podcast that we recorded, CrippleCast. There will be a link down in the description below. I plan to do more vlogs like this. This is my first one, like I said, so I'm just trying to get a feel for it. So let me know what you think, and thanks for watching, and I hope you watch another one of my videos.